Hey everybody, it's Bass with Ben. I'm the guy who plays the bass and whose name is Ben. I wanted to do a little experiment today and just see what my bass would sound like with new strings. About 4 years ago, I put flat wound strings on my Gibson for the first time, and I really fell in love with the sound. I also really enjoyed how the strings felt on my fingers because I thought they felt really smooth and slick. My fingers are not very oily, so I was able to play these strings for a very long time. It was only within the last 6 months or so that I started to notice that the strings sounded kind of dead, like more dead than was comfortable. And I have a recording session coming up this weekend, so I thought I would change my strings. The bass in question, this Gibson. This is a short scale bass that I've been using for about 8 years. Actually, what kind of bass is this? I'm going to look it up. That's my bass. It's a Gibson SG Standard. I love it. I did not pay that much money for it, and I feel sorry for whoever did. And it's got some really awesome road wear on it from rubbing against my belt for a long time. Check that out. Pretty cool. It's also missing a label on the tone knob, which makes it extra special. These are the 4-year-old strings right here on the bass that I've been using since I went on tour with the Hacky Turtles back in 2019, back when I switched my bass to flat wounds for the very first time. Anyway, so I know that a lot of bass players claim that you should never change your strings. I really like the sound of fresh strings. I think it's going to sound great for this recording session that I have coming up this weekend. So I'm going to play a little bit with the old strings, and then I'm going to change them out and put on some brand new ones. So for this experiment, I'm only going to be using a DI signal. There's no amp involved. I have the tone knob at max for all of these takes. I'm almost tempted not to change the strings because I do think that this bass sounds pretty good, but I think it's time. So I'm going to change these strings, and then we're going to hear some more music. By the way, the strings that we're going to be using today are Diodario Chromes, the 45 to 100 set for short scale bass. The bass that we're putting these on actually is a short scale bass. There's also a little tag on the back here that says to Mark free. You see that? Which is unfortunate because my name is not Mark, my name is Ben. and I paid $36.99 for these strings. These are the exact same strings that I put on this bass 4 years ago, so we're going to be adding an identical set of chromes to this bass and see how it sounds.
Stepping out on the ledge to try to see if I can clear my head, but I don't, no I can't, 'cause I ain't ever been a thinker like that, and I tried to decide to give my love for the west side, but the paint is cracked, the paint is cracked, the paint is cracked, oh, and I'm a little low, but I've been here before. I'm a little low. I'm a little low, but I've been here before. I'm a little low. Light 'em up, knock 'em back, but I'll be fine with an empty cup. Light 'em up, raise it tall. Those are the things that concern me at all, and I try to abide.
So we got the new strings on there, and right away, honestly, I think I like the sound of the new strings better without even plugging it in. I mean, already, like, literally with no signal, I think I like the sound of the new strings better. I've just always enjoyed the sound of bright, fresh strings. So I'm going to go through the pickups again. Tell me what you think. Yeah, I think pretty much all these riffs sound better with new strings. I guess I just like bright strings. Tell me what you think of this little A-B comparison. Do you like the new ones? Do you like the old ones? I can't really go back to playing the old strings, so, well, I guess I could. I could put them back on, but I think I'm going to stick with the new ones for this SG. This weekend I'm recording with the Hacky Turtles. We have a new song coming out on April 21st. It's called Hold On. And we got 3 new songs in the works. So more music, hopefully sometime this year. Really excited to go record with this new set of strings. This has been Bass with Ben, and we'll see you next time.